You,
F1 looks different from the flyer, isn't it? If
I
I'd seen
do.
that one,
Different hair.
I'd have
Trying
gone
hair.
there.
Your kind different hair. Different hair.
I know, right?
Oh, lovely.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Oh no, you got the line. Sorry, Mike's. Yeah, that's better. I need to get another lighting again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Right.
yeah.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to today's edition of the Property Hour Show on Star Radio UK. And please share this program to all your contacts. And we are live on Facebook and YouTube at Star Radio UK. As you can see, I think today is a women's affair. I'm super excited. But we promise you we're not going to talk too much. You know, when women meet, the discussion goes on and on and on and on. But, you know, we are going to stick to the time that we have. And let me quickly acknowledge our sponsors. Cornerstone Property Limited, specializing in property management, sales, lettings, and mortgage advice. Mia Associates, they are also project management company in Ghana. So if you need a credible company that can oversee your project in Ghana, Mia Associates are there to support you, guide you on the project. And lastly, M&M Concepts. They are into advertising materials. As you can see, our flyers on social media, courtesy of M&M Concepts. Right. Today is all about the Ghana Property Expo 2023, which is the 7th edition. And I have with me the brains behind this expo, Anna and Victoria Ejekum. As the surname sounds, they are sisters. And we also have one of the key sponsors in the person of Ifwa Owusu, all the way from Ghana. You are welcome to UK.
Thank you.
Right. Before I start, just to give a brief background how Victoria and Anna, started them. All they wanted to do was to help people in the diaspora in acquiring property in Ghana. Few years ago, it was so difficult for one to acquire a property in Ghana, a lot of litigation issues. So they decided to help. And through helping, this was birthed the Ghana Property Expo UK. I think they are also planning to have one in the US. So without wasting much of your time, let me quickly welcome Anna and Victoria Ejekum. You are welcome to today's program.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you for
And
inviting me.
you are also welcome to today's program.
Thank you. Thank
Hello.
you. Hi.
Okay. How is the environment like in Ghana, Ifwa?
Ghana is Ghana.
Ghana,
I mean,
Ghana.
I think things are picking up. People are being
Right.
optimistic in terms of, especially with buying of properties.
Mm.
Yeah, this year we've seen a lot of people interested more in purchasing properties as well. Yeah, but it's very hot.
Is there
The difference is the gap is wide. The heat and the cold. But yeah.
Because we thought they said money is not in the system.
So
So
the truth of the matter is, people are looking to invest their money. The reason why people were initially investing through other mediums, but now realize purchasing property, purchasing land is the way to accumulate wealth. So it's changed. We realize that more and more people now are looking to buy land or looking to buy property. Whether it's they want to start investing, whether it's a studio apartment, a one bed, a townhouse, to get rental. So they're buying these properties for investment purposes. So it's changing. Yeah.
It's changing. So that means there's a big drift from people investing in treasury bills, shares,
Exactly.
like that,
Exactly. Yeah.
into properties.
Into properties. Yeah. Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I'll come back to you, Ifwa. So,
Okay.
Anna and Victoria, my respect to you. I mean, you've done a lot, and I've been to your programs in the past few years, and I mean, the organization is top notch, and you
Thank
keep
you.
getting better and better. So, I really applaud you for that. But for the benefit of those who don't know who Victoria and Anna are, we've, been advertising on social media about Ghana Property Expo UK. Um, I know you are the brains behind it. Please tell us who Victoria and Anna is and how the journey has been and what, prompted you to, decide to start this Ghana Expo program.
Okay, no, thank you for that introduction to your audience. I'm Anna Jickham. I've been actually working in property or real estate for 23 years this year. And obviously working in London from Ghana Heritage, we are quite versed in the real estate industry. And we realized there was a problem and still is a problem with people knowing who to connect with in Ghana, who to buy. So in 2017, we expanded our property services to Ghana.
Okay.
And that's where we connected with all the reputable real estate developers. And from then, it's just been a growing and growing interest in what we're doing. And moreover, we got overwhelmed actually with all the response to people wanting to know which are the good developers, and hence why we birthed the Ghana Property and Lifestyle Expo in order to scale up and help people on a mass level and meet with people face to face.
Yes, just to elaborate what Anna says, I've been working in property for 15 years. And again, we started the Expo by exploring the Ghanaian market 8 years ago. We saw there was some fantastic developments being built in Ghana, but it wasn't the outreach to people knowing where to buy was a problem. And because people know us in London that we do property and we go to Ghana quite regularly, they was organically coming to us and asking, how do I get a property in Ghana? Do you know any builders? Do you know anyone who's developing? And it was more and more, the question kept coming to us. And we said, look, we need to find a solution to this and just create a way for everyone to find one safe place to know where to buy and how to buy safely and to get the message across globally, because these amazing properties were sitting there empty. And, there's only so much that a percentage of Ghanaians will buy in Ghana. We just thought, no, these buildings cannot go to waste. And that's where it was birthed 8 years ago.
But has it been an easy journey? Because you're already, directors of On Point Property.
Yeah.
So is that easy to switch and, get into this expo?
Yeah, I mean, we make it sound really simple when we're speaking, but there are so many moving parts. And I think how we've been able to navigate it is our experience, not just in London. We're also investors in Ghana. We've built property in Ghana, so we understand the territory we're working in. And I think that's the biggest hurdle, is understanding what the environment is in Ghana and then connecting with the right people. I mean, that's the operative word, the right people, in order for us to be able to develop our ideas and our vision and actually make an impact where we are now, 8 years down the line.
Because the reason why I asked whether it was that easy, all of us will agree. I don't know about Ifwa because she's in Ghana, but she can also give a view on this. The property industry in the UK is dominated by males. Have just few females breaking through. So that was why I was asking. I mean, the support, where to get advice, because it's a male-dominated industry.
I think that's a global. I think Ghana, when we went, it's nice to see now, actually, from 8 years ago to now. But you're completely right. I mean, even in London, UK, it's still very male dominated. When we went to Ghana, I think they were sort of looking at us like, "You two girls from South London, what can you do for us?" But we were able to demonstrate over a period of time what we were able to do, and I think the Expo accelerated their expectations of us. But my advice, especially for women, is just to know your value, because we knew we had something to bring to the table. And if you don't have the experience, work for a company, gain the experience, and know what your skill set is, because a lot of people want to work in property, real estate, and don't really know where the quality of what their value is. So that's really important.
Yeah. How about you, Ifwa? Is it a male-dominated industry?
I think in Ghana, Anna would. I don't know if Anna would confirm to this, but it's a mix.
Yeah.
It's a mix in Ghana. Like in my company, the MD is female. The male dominated department is the finance department, but apart from that, mainly female. And other companies, you realize that the marketing sales predominantly is female, as well as some MDs as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a mix over here.
Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. So back to you, Efwa, because this is the first time I'm having this interaction with you. I don't know whether you've been attending the expo on behalf of Gold Key. Is it the first time you are being or representing your company?
Okay, so we represented every year since Anna started, actually.
Right.
Yeah, so we've been a big part of the expo. We've been a part of it when we had the first edition in Atlanta, and it went well. So we've been through we've been somewhere in the journey.
Yeah.
And Anna and Vic have been very, very supportive. We're very grateful to you. But we've seen how the expo has really helped, because you realize that there were quite a number of people that would love to come to Ghana every year, but some people don't. So then coming here, they have the opportunity to interact with us every year. And I realized over the years that people that come literally every year, because buying a house is not as easy as buying other products. It takes time and research, putting the funds together, and making sure you're actually putting your funds in the right property with the right developer and all of that. So it's a good program that has helped people actually not just to learn about property, but learn more about Ghana as well. You realize, you hear things. I mean, with now you can go on Ghana Web and the rest, but once you're sitting with the person that just came from Ghana last week, you're getting first-hand information on what the current climate is and what they would advise on what works best for you. So it's been an amazing journey with Anna and Vicky, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Okay. So I spoke to Anna and Victoria about how this started and their interest. They did mention, they've been in the property industry for so many years, over 2 decades. So with you, what inspired you?
So with Gold Key, we started. We've been in the business for 26 years, from 1997. We started the company predominantly building to rent.
Right.
So we're building residential to rent, and over the last 2 decades, we've expanded our portfolio. So we currently we build both commercial and residential buildings. We have in excess of over 200 units. For the commercial developments, we have tenants like PwC, EY, Shell, Vivo Energy, and Huawei. Our portfolio is quite diverse. We predominantly build into development, property management, into sales and rentals or leasing as well. We build predominantly in prime areas in Accra, which is Cantonments, Airport Ridge, but we are slowly diversifying our portfolio to include the middle high, which this year's expo would start with the sales of our property now that's going to be in Chado, the Chado area in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We'd also be diversifying our portfolio more into other things like student accommodation and a whole lot within the coming years. So it's a big company that's over the last 2 decades really diversified its portfolio. I think our current development or flagship development is a mixed use development called Cantonment City, which is in Cantonments, which encompasses commercial and residential building as well as retail. We have a hotel coming up in that complex as well as a multi-story car park. And we have a garden, residential development. So that is in Cantonments, and we call it Cantonment City. Basically, like your one-stop shop. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, okay. All right, brilliant. Kwame is asking, can you please update him on the current property market in Ghana?
Current property market in Ghana. Okay, so I think when I do speak to a lot of people, what they say is, "Oh, there are lots of apartments coming up. Don't you think the bubble?" No, it wouldn't. Trust me, Ghana has not been reached. We have not reached anywhere in terms of nowhere. We're nowhere. The fact that we see a lot of apartments coming up in prime areas doesn't necessarily mean there's demand for it. What you realize, and other developers will say when you come to the expo, is these properties go like this. From the expo, Anna is going to get so many calls, sales from. They
Yeah.
go quickly. You will be amazed. With I think last year when we came, we had a property, Cantonment City Tower, which we launched December 2021. I kid you not, by Q1 we are sold close to 90%. Honestly, the thing is finding the right product for you, the right location, finding what works for you, and not biting more than you can chew in this market. The truth is, we have more developments coming. Ghana we need, especially with the tourism after 2019, the year of return. We realize a lot of diasporans not only come during the December season to have fun, but actually want to invest. So every December, I realize the number of viewings is at its peak because people want to view the product and want to make decisions. So you realize people that have never been to Ghana, maybe they have friends who are Ghanaians or Jamaicans, they want to invest in Ghana because they see the potential. So there's demand. I feel like we've not reached 50% of our capacity. That's my personal opinion, being in the market. But it's easier for someone who's not to think, oh, all these properties. No. We are not there yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this question goes to both Anna, Victoria, and you, Ifwa.
Okay.
If you look at the ratio, people from the diaspora wanting to buy properties as compared to our Ghanaian residents, what is the ratio?
I think it's a mixed bag. It's quite interestingly, everything that Efwa just said, I echo all her sentiments because as an agency, we've seen the influx, especially from lockdown. People were contacting us mainly from America, the Caribbean, and even Ghanaians. So I would say from our client base, Victoria, would you say it's about 50-50?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. And the American market is obviously huge. America is triple the size of the UK, so they have very good disposable incomes as well. So it is definitely driving in a lot. And as F1 mentioned, the year of return has really opened the doors to many. It's been a huge campaign which has been very successful, and it's still reaping benefits to this day.
Right, Ifwa.
I agree with Anna and Victoria. Initially,
Okay.
the diasporans were not, they were more or less interested in buying land and building, but later they realized, Auntie Masa is top my money, so let me start investing, and so the developer takes all the hassle of me getting the land, trying to get permits. This uncle is saying the money didn't come, all of that. You realize a lot of people now just want to buy the property, leave it to the developer to help with the rental. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Is there any support for first-time buyers? Ghanaians from the diaspora trying to resettle. back in Ghana? Is there any support for them
Yes, there
in
is.
mortgages? How to go about financing them acquiring properties? For
Yes.
both of you.
I mean, that's why we have our agency. If somebody comes to us, it's not just about buying the property. We offer a full one-stop solution with a consultation to understand their needs and why they're buying. Their whys are very important. We then do the financial assessment to see realistically what's affordable, what can be achieved. And that's where we look at the banks. There are diaspora mortgages. If you have a Ghanaian heritage or you're married to a Ghanaian, you can get a mortgage. And then once we know what the financial aspect is, we can then start looking for a property to assist them that matches their requirements and ideally their budget. And then from them, we keeping a guide with them right through until the property is purchased. And then if they're buying for an investment, most of the developers, especially like Gold Key, they have a management company. So then they can then take over the baton, help them find tenants. Some of them can help them furnish the property. So the lifelong ownership of the property is fairly managed very well here from the offset, and then we hand over whether it's the actual developer or a trusted agent who can manage the property on the ground.
Mm. Wow, wow, wow. I think if you agree with Anna,
Yes.
anything you want to add to that?
So with the support, it starts with the agency, like Anna mentioned. They would help you navigate, they would navigate the whole system. But also with the developer, when it comes to developer, the after purchase is also very important, because once Anna assists you with everything and then you purchase, then the developer takes over. So with Gold Key, we have a property management arm. So we also manage the property on your behalf. And once I sell the product to you, if you're buying for investment purposes, it's also my responsibility to help you with leasing. So because of our corporate arm, we have a diverse portfolio. So usually the embassies, would come to us first for rentals, and we are able to get very good deals for the client. So, and I communicate with the client, especially the diaspora clients who are not here. They need to be informed most of the time. The rental, the number of years the client is signing and whatnot. That I advise you to take it or leave it. I mean, if it's a 4-year lease and it's a good price, you take it, because within it's cutting your payback period into half. So all of that is taken into consideration with communication with the clients. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, this is the Property Hour show on Star Radio UK. I'm your host, Vicky Newton. With me today is Anna and Victoria Ejekun, the brains behind On Point Property Company and the Ghana Property Expo UK 2023. I also have with me the head of sales and lease Gold Key Properties, all the way from Ghana, and one of the major sponsors for the Ghana Property Expo UK 2023, in the person of Ifwa Owusu. This program is sponsored by Cornerstone Property Limited, specializing in property management, sales, lettings, and mortgage advice. Mia Associates is a project management company based in Ghana. If you have any projects, just call Mia and Associates and they'll be able to sort you out. Lastly, M&M Concepts. They are into advertising materials, flyers, anything to do with advertising. Look no further, Mia and M&M Concepts are there to provide those services for you. Please share this program. We are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook. Share to all your contacts. I believe someone might benefit from this program. Now back to you, Ifwa. Why sponsor the Ghana Property Expo UK? Why?
Okay. Gold Key decided to sponsor not just because of our relationship with Anna and Victoria over the last 7 years, but also because it's given us the platform. The visibility is great. Anna and Vicky put a whole marketing campaign to make sure it's visible. I mean, from the entrance, being lead sponsor was very important for us because from the entrance, wherever On Point is, Gold Key is, which is good for us. But it also has given us the we've opened the pool of our clientele because of this event, especially in the diaspora. Because in being a Ghanaian company, visibility to the diaspora market is very important. Anna, before the event, I know she did a presentation. I think someone last year did a presentation in the US, and we got a client from the US. So it's just not the UK, but across, I should say across the globe. Yeah. So you're taking over. So basically, it's the visibility for us. Is the fact that we're able to reach clients and individuals that ideally, if we did an event in Ghana, we wouldn't be able to tap into. So the visibility is very important as well for us.
Okay. All right. This goes to both of you, Anna, Victoria, and Efua.
Yeah.
I think you all agree with me. I've got so many questions here talking about security in Ghana.
Okay.
So for the benefit of in that, you see everybody smiling. We can't hide it forever. We have to talk about it. We are not trying to scare investors away, but it's something that is ongoing behind the scenes. People are very skeptical, are not sure. So how can you assure those who would like to, get into real estate or purchase a property in Ghana that they will have that maximum security they need? The second question is, when it comes to security, there are some prime areas you wouldn't really feel you are not safe, and there are other areas that you feel you need 24-hour security. Am I right in saying that? Are there certain areas that need security and other areas that you really wouldn't need security?
Okay.
So,
Right. I would say Ghana, Accra mirrors a lot of London. There's many areas that we are. There's a lot of gentrification going on in London. Parts of East London, parts of South London. People wouldn't even dream of living there before, but now they have really started to develop and regenerate the areas. And I would say the same principle is happening in Accra. Obviously, poverty is still there. As much as what is going on social media and, what you're seeing on programs and documentaries, there's still poverty there. So yes, that's also the same difference in London. You always have to have security regardless in both London and in Accra, in Ghana. So yes, security is prime. Yes, there's an influx of new occupancy in the country coming from across the world in Ghana. So yes, people are going to want to be assured that where they're buying, they're going to feel safe regardless.
Yeah, and they're building stuff, a lot of the new developments in Ghana, as Efra will tell you, they come with security, it's gated, and you feel fairly safe. And if we were talking about crime statistics, you look at the numbers in, say, London or the US is much higher than Ghana. So Ghana is still a relatively peaceful and safe country. And I feel like now with the developers, and I know especially with Gold Key developments, they're very high security. And that's part of the lifestyle choice now. You're not just living somewhere to live, you're living for a lifestyle choice. So the new build developments, instead of the old style compound houses, is probably not appealing anymore to not even just the diaspora, but even indigenous Ghanaians. They like that townhouse, that sense of community. There's a guard there. Someone knows that I'm going out. The neighbor will know, oh, your light hasn't been on for some time. So that's what we're seeing very much, especially in the Accra.
Yes. So in terms of security, I think that for most, I think generally Ghana is very safe, and there might be a few issues here and there, but I always, or our team always attribute them to in-house. Sometimes it's actually not outside, but the people inside, maybe the new nanny you got, the new chef it's usually because they are the ones that know the layout of the house and are able to orchestrate these things very well, especially when you live in a gated community. So we've taken steps to mitigate this. With us, our property management arm, it's highly secured with man guards. We have at least four. If there are two gates, four switching up at any time, because there's a property management fee associated to us taking care of the common area. So it's very important for us to make sure that security is at its peak. But usually when there are mishaps, definitely is usually 80% to 90% of the time in-house jobs. But apart from that, we rarely, hear cases where it's alarming of, people not feeling safe or not. Actually, when you look at the West African countries, they leave their country to come to Ghana because for them it's peaceful. They'd rather invest in property in Ghana because they know they can leave their doors open. You go to some houses and they don't even have the burglar thing that they put. They don't even have it, and they're surprised that you live in this house peacefully without. It shows you how Ghana is. Sometimes it's just the location you find yourself in and the in-house planning. But generally, I would say it's safe. To be honest with you.
So, providing security, does it come at an extra cost to?
So what happens? What happens is that usually in the gated community, when the company like Goldkeep, we have a property management arm. There's a fee associated with it. Some developers leave it to the tenants to decide, but we take ownership of that. So then your common area maintenance fee covers the security, the horticulture, maintenance of the generator, maintenance of elevator. All of that comes into that fee. As opposed to if you lived in a standalone house, you would take care of all those things yourself. You have to pay the security, you have to pay for your gardening, you have to pay for all those extras that come with it. In a community, usually the property management handles all of that for you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's good to know. Brilliant. Right. So, Efwa, what are your expectations at this year's Property Expo?
So this year is going to be exciting. We hope to have an influx of people like we always do every year, and we hope to generate lots of sales, even if it's not at the event. The aftermath. It always comes. So we are hopeful, and we pray that people come in numbers, come ask questions. Even if you're not ready to buy, we're there to advise you on what the journey is going to be like. To find something that's tailored towards your needs. So just come in your numbers. Don't just say, "Oh, I'm not ready to buy a property." Just come and just hear what we have to say and the advice, and just keep in contact. I mean, once we talk, you have my contact. You can call me anytime. Whether you're in Ghana for just a week and you want a short let, I'll be able to assist you. Even if it's not in our property, I'll lead you to the right place to go. So I just think come, listen to the developers, ask lots of questions, and just start your property journey from here.
Yeah. So are there any offers, special promotions? Because last week we had one of the main sponsors come on the show and was giving us some enticing deals.
Oh, wow. So what's more? That's more pressure. Okay. So honestly, they're going to be deals at the expo. That I can only guarantee because you came to the On Point Expo. So there are going to be deals on a new development that I mentioned coming up in Chado. We also have one coming up in airport residential area that when we launch, once I have your name in my system, you get that 5 to 15% discount, which is huge.
That's what we want to hear. I think you did the other one.
Yes. Definitely. So that would also be there. Also, even discounts on leasing. If you're coming to Ghana over the holidays and you want to be closer to Osu or be in cantonment, discounts as well. All of that would also be applied as well from Expo.
That's brilliant. Now coming back to Anna and Victoria. What I know you do have this program every year. You are getting better and better. I would like to know. I think this is going to stay for many years to come. What I want to find out from you, Victoria and Anna, how do you want Ghanaians in the diaspora to support you? Because this, I believe, came with challenges. So how can Ghanaians support you to, make this program a worldwide, expo, meaning having it all over Europe, in the US, anywhere?
Yeah, well, I think what we've been seeing over the years is that people have been organically supporting us as in the end user because they realize that we're solving a very huge problem for them, which is finding the best way for them to invest safely. So as Effa said, we're bringing the whole of the best of the Ghana real estate and tourism plus lifestyle products all under one roof. So even if you're living outside London, or maybe if you're living in France, you can get on the train and spend the weekend in London. We want to make London almost like the hub for Europe. And as we expand, as we go back to the US, we'll choose one or two states and we make that the hub so that people can come, travel and meet. As you can see, F was here today. We have a room full of developers who have come in, have put the effort in and come year in and year out to demonstrate that, they're not running away. We're reputable real estate developers. So the support is to come and attend. You don't need to be ready to buy, but the wealth of information in that room will assist you with the planning. So that's the key thing with buying property. If you're buying it on your own, it's wrong. It takes a process of people to come in and help, whether it's ourselves, speaking with, EFWA, consulting a lawyer. There are so many value chains of people that can help you with your process of buying. And that all happens at the Expo. So take advantage of it. And it's free to attend.
Right. So, Anna, can you give us the outline, any of you, or both of you, the outline for this year's program? I think it's running for 2 days. Is this weekend, right?
Correct. It's running on Saturday the 11th and Sunday the 12th of November from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. So you have 2 days to come visit and see all the developers, ask all your questions. It's not just the developers that are going to be there. We'll be having industry experts. We're going to have the Ghana Bar Association who will be giving legal advice. We have mortgage specialists. We will have will writers. So it's not just about you buying. It's important to also plan your assets once you are no longer on this earth. So it's a great opportunity to get all your answers and information in one venue for 2 days and to maximize. The developers have flown in from Ghana to see you all. And, you should really take this opportunity to meet them, speak face to face, and really get an understanding of their developments and them as people.
Yeah, and as I said, we can confirm we have 24 exhibitors, we have 10 speakers, we have lifestyle stands, we have product stands, all in a cozy, comfortable, luxurious Pastana Chelsea Bridge Hotel. We'll even offer you tea and coffee if it's cold. Don't worry, we have you covered.
Anna and Victoria, what makes this year's expo different from the other, expos in the previous years?
I think this year what's happening is the marketing and the interest in Ghana has just expanded tenfold, whether you're on social media or you work with a Ghanaian. The awareness of Ghana is impactful. And what we are doing is that anyone who's going to encounter Ghana or speak about Ghana or want to invest in Ghana, we are making sure it's being highlighted in the best way. So that's what the Expo is doing. We're almost ambassadors for Ghana and the real estate industry. So we take that part very seriously. But I think also it is the shift. Post-COVID would be our second live event. It shows in the pre-registration we have over 500 people, the highest ever. Get ready, over 500 people pre-registered, and that's the highest we have, because normally Ghanaians, they will just will come on the day and register, but people
are pre-registered. Yeah, it's exciting, and like Hannah said, it's been demonstrated through so many outlets of medias, newspapers, etc. So it really is the forefront of again, the gateway to Africa, and we just really want to celebrate the amazing developers and architecture that's going on in the country.
Brilliant, brilliant. So, Efwa, what your last words? Anybody watching you, and I know there are a lot of exhibitors, we have other major sponsors. Why should somebody visit Goki?
Okay. You should visit Goki, not because of the amazing deal you'd get from us, but because Goki is one of the it's actually the leading real estate company in the country. Yes, we are. In terms of the quality of our buildings, in terms of the value for money, in terms of everything, property management, everything. It's definitely the leading real estate company. Come to my stand not because you necessarily want to buy, but because we're also there to give you advice. We're there to support you through the journey. Be a part of that property journey you want to embark on. Come for the discount, just future, even if it's not this development, just come and let me know in 2024 or 20 when you're ready that the 2023 Expo, you promised me 10%. Now I'm ready. You will get that 10% regardless. So just come, let's have a conversation. Let's sit down and see what works for you. You might come in thinking, listen, I want a townhouse and not an apartment, but leave thinking that apartment might be the best option for you, looking at, your needs at the moment. So, you never know. Just come in numbers, just come listen and purchase a property eventually.
Okay. Do you do commercial as well?
Yes, we do commercial. So we have a commercial. Let's say if you're planning to relocate to Ghana or looking for commercial space, come to us stand.
5 and 20.
Yes, 20 and 5. Yes.
Wow, amazing. Right. So and then Victoria, last words and the address to this program.
Right, come to the Ghana Property and Lifestyle 2023. It will not disappoint you. It's bursting with information, great deals for amazing properties. The developers they're flying in. Some are coming in tomorrow morning. Our lead sponsor, Gold Key, FY representing Gold Key Properties, are here. They're ready to sell to you. They're ready to tell you all the information about them. So please make your way on Saturday the 11th, Sunday the 12th of November from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily, and maximize your time here.
At the Pastana Chelsea Bridge Hotel. Absolutely. And we just want to say, feel encouraged. Don't be worried about whether you want to buy or how to buy. All those questions get answered there. So I know some people at home may be thinking, oh, maybe now's not the right time. It's always the right time, and it's free to attend. So make use of it. That will be my sort of lasting word. Why not make use of it?
Wow. All too soon. Our time is up. Oh dear. Nana wants to know whether Goki provide mortgages.
No, but we can assist you through the banks. We so yes. So we don't. But
Nana should come.
Yeah.
We have a bank there. Access Bank Ghana will be there this year.
All right. Okay, that's good to know. So Nana, make your way to the Ghana Property Expo starting on Saturday, ending on Sunday, and there'll be someone there to advise you on mortgages. So do you have anything to say before we close the show? Efwa, Victoria, Nana.
Yeah.
It's going to be, let's make Ghana Property and Lifestyle Expo 2023 our biggest one yet to come. There's some surprises and there's some giveaways, but you will only know what they are if you attend. So, and then obviously Victoria and I will be there ready to speak and greet and, answer all your questions. So put on a warm coat, come down to back CSW 11 and we'll be ready and waiting to receive you all.
Wow. So I think I'll see Efwa as well at the expo. I'm going to be there. So I'll advise each and everyone to make their way to the Ghana Property Expo 20 UK edition 2023. And then Victoria, when is the US edition coming up?
Right. So our next stop is actually going to be in Ghana. We have the Accra, our first edition next month on the 16th and 17th of December at the Elisa Hotel in Ridge. We had to postpone the US one due to challenges with the visas, etc., with many of the exhibitors. So
Okay, all right, good to know. I thought I should mention it because we've got so many people in the US who are very keen, to come to this event. So they should be patient. Victoria and Anna have something up their sleeves. They would definitely be in the US to have the property expo there. Watch the space.
Oh, so, did we lose you just then?
Sorry, Victoria, what did you say?
I think our line, did we just cut just then? Did you manage to get our last information?
It was okay. It was okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So ladies and gentlemen, like Victoria and Anna said, there's going to be goodies, lots of exhibitors, anything that you want to know in the property industry, how to acquire property, how to finance the property if you don't have the whole amount. They are there. If we're a representative from Gold Key as well, it's also there. We'll be very happy to help you and guide you, to acquire a property. So on that note, I thank you so much for staying with us through the program. If you just join us just at the end of the program, we have a recorded version on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Just go there and replay. If there's anything you are not clear with, Anna and Victoria Efwa are going to be available from Saturday the 11th to Sunday the 12th at the Ghana Property Expo UK Edition 2023. You can ask them whatever question you want to ask. So it's not too late if you were not able to ask your questions live on this program. So see you again on Saturday 11th of November. I will also finally say my big thank you to our sponsors, Cornerstone Properties, Mia and Associates Limited, and M&N Concepts. And I also like to say a big thank you to Gold Key as well for coming on this program. We very much appreciate you all. And finally to Victoria and Anna, thank you so much for being on this platform. We always love to see you.
And you too.
Thank you to Star Radio for always supporting us from the beginning, coming on board with the journey. So we look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Definitely. And let me say a quick hi to my colleague, Mr. Bossman. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to join me. So hi, Mr. Bossman, wherever you are. I hope I did a good job, taking your position. Yes. So thank you so much and stay blessed. We'll end this program with a promo video of the Ghana Property Expo UK Edition 2023. Good night and take care. See you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Bye-bye.
Are you ready for the ultimate property and lifestyle experience? Get ready for the Ghana Property and Lifestyle Expo 2023, coming to 2 exciting locations. Join us in London on the 11th and 12th of November, where leading reputable real estate developers will be waiting to meet you face to face. Be inspired by industry experts as they provide thought-provoking panel discussions and live Q&A sessions. And finally, mark your calendars for the 16th and 17th of December when the Expo lands in Accra, Ghana. Experience the vibrant lifestyle and rich culture of Ghana while exploring investment opportunities in the thriving real estate market. Our expo will also feature exhibitors ranging from banking and legal services to estate and property management. Get all the support and information you need under one roof. So whether you're looking to invest, visit or simply explore the world of real estate, the Ghana Property and Lifestyle Expo 2023 is the place to be. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Book your tickets now via Eventbrite for the Ghana Property and Lifestyle Expo 2023. Dream it, live it. You don't want to miss out.
If you've ever wondered why some property investors grow a multi-million-pound portfolio while others barely get by, then continue